That's enough of that.
Oh!
Isn't it?
We've got all 80s and fusion and everything there. What's going on?
I don't know.
That's a great loop, Mr. Pete.
Thank you very much.
I was going to say this, I witnessed this. It's just like...
I love
Pete just
this
scrolled
thing,
through the drum things, found this... What did you say that was a sort of a... You said people like tapping on their bodies
this was a different one. It's called LA something. It's all from Yurt Rock with the Sire X looper. But it's like, it's got this LA style sort of... Boom.
And then we were, because of the guitars, we were going, let's see if we can do something sort of Toto inspired.
And then and then it was this. And then we added this on the top.
I like this bit.
It's fun.
Can I just ask, all the effects in there, did you just use that or are you using the pedal?
No, so using the pedals, how it's rooted is...
I'm running the guitar into the pedal board goes into a little jewel, right? And then that goes from, the A goes into my amp, the B goes into the board, then you've got 4 outputs going out of the Looper X into the Apollo 8P. In the Apollo 8P, the 2 guitar tracks are run into the Universal Audio plug-in Friedman little sister into there, record straight on the track, and then the bass and the drums just goes in so we can mix it afterwards. We've got 4 tracks coming out of it.
Anyway, if you want to see a demo of the Shure Looper X, again, look in the description below, we'll put one in.
I love it.
I love this product, and it really does enable you to recreate more of a band vibe with your looper. Anyway,
just a bit of fun, just a bit of fun.
So, back at the beginning of 2024, all the Andertons crew were at the NAMM show, and the Sire stand, we love Sire guitars, unveiled some new models for 2024. And they are just starting to arrive. So they're going to arrive in August, and what we did was we asked Sire to grab one of each of the new guitars and fly them over rather than put them on the boat, so that we would get these kind of like a few weeks before the rest of the delivery arrives, so we can do some videos. We've split these videos up into 3. So there's one video with a J style and a T style guitar. Telecaster Jazz Master, can't say that. There's another video, where there's more of a L style and an H style. So think of, leses and hollow bodies and things like that.
Think of what?
Exactly. And then this, we're staying with S style, and in fact the new X style from Sire. So we've got sort of
from the beginning
traditional, what do you call it, like super stratty type thing, and then more of a Ibanez-y kind of vibe. Would
you go like this, that, and then that sort of price, for price wise?
And I love the track that Pete just did. All this vibe fills me with those kind of LA rock scene kind of vibes. So should we start? I kind of feel like in the video before we started with the cheapest one, didn't we?
We can do that.
Let me start with.
You start with that. Okay.
Okay. So let's start with the S5. S. You can guess what S denotes. There is already a 3 and a 7 in the range. So 3 would be the sort of most affordable one with the most basic sort of features. The 7, that's the one actually, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me playing a gold Sire guitar a lot. That's an S7. That's a really beautiful kind of, mid-price Strat style guitar. So the 5 sits in between the two of those, and then actually this is the 10, so this is like the super deluxe one. But the 5 and the 3 aren't hugely dissimilar. What you get on the 5 is some different pickups. They describe these as the LC Super V set. You get a slightly more traditional style trem system, so it's still 2 pivots, but now with the bent steel saddles. And we have an older body rather than a mahogany body. But it's still under 400 quid this, so it's not that much dearer than an S3. Lots of lovely colours, which will be on screen now. Got this lovely maple fretboard, gloss on the front, satin on the back, with no pedals. Here are some sounds. Oh, I say no pedals. Now there's no pedals. Exactly what you'd expect on the neck pickup of a guitar like this. Yeah. Oh dear. I've stolen it. So middle position. It's so, you know, it sounds exactly how you'd expect it to sound. I think the standout thing on a Sire S5 is just the value for money.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's just beautifully built.
Rolled edges, nice frets, all
I've got to remember,
stuff.
of course, yes, we've got to repeat all the things we said in the video before. Yeah. So yes, let's go. So I've got normal tuners here. If you go up to S7, you'll go locking.
Slightly staggered.
Slightly staggered. I've got, a maple neck, but with this edgeless feature that Sire put on all their guitars. So it's the way they rolled each edge of the fretboard, which if you play with that sort of gripped style, thumb over the top position, it just feels like your favourite pair of slippers. You know, it's really nice to play.
Thumb in, thumb out.
Jumbo frets, which maybe isn't a particularly, it's not a feature that will appeal to guys that love really vintage stuff, but if you like sort of normal modern Strats, it's very typical. Lovely sounding pickups, great sounding trem system, little contoured heel joint here. Let's put some gain on and play a bit of rock and roll. Sounds good, right?
And for the next level up as a beginner here, and then the next level is like it's Sire classic vibe money. It's just incredible.
That's what always blows me away with these, and I think it's the reason I use my S7 so much in my office. It just doesn't feel like a beginner instrument.
Nope.
You know, and none of them do they? It's like...
Are we going to talk about when the old days when we had guitars? I mean,
can do.
My Hohner ST Professional was still a good guitar. It's come a long way.
I've got some gain and some delay now. I mean, again, I don't think you'd get many metal bands going for a guitar of this style. You know, Yngwie is probably the most famous kind of metal player, maybe a couple of the Iron Maiden guys that have still got sort of Strats. But it's really in the domain of, you know, blues and country and rock and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, the Strat's such an enduring instrument, isn't it? But again, I'm a little bit confused with quite how closely they've priced this to S3. Yeah. So it sort of feels like, I don't know, why wouldn't you just pay the extra money and get the slightly nicer trem system? But I don't know, maybe you prefer S3. At the moment, S3 has some HSS options in it, which isn't in S5. But I mean, Sire are growing like crazy rates, so maybe by the time we get to next year, this will have
Yeah.
HSS models.
Yeah.
But look at these colours. They do the metallic thing so well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so that, ladies and gentlemen, is S5. You will find links below. What's that?
Right, so this is a new series for Sire. This is the X series. We actually got 2 of those here.
So good. Simon Cowell even made a show about them.
Yeah. X series. Come and play your guitar. So these are a new venture for Sire, as I mentioned, into a bit more of a, what do you call it, like a contemporary, modern S-type,
going
super
down that
strat,
sort of RG
sort of.
vibe,
you know, just look at it. You know, it kind of says everything it needs to say just by looking at it. And they've made some new body shape. They got a little naughty sort of carve here, which I like. It's a bit sort of bullety, sort of elongated thing. Headstock. It's a back. I don't know, what do you call this? Slanted headstock. That way. You got the rosewood board on this again. Maple neck. You got a mahogany body with a veneer top on here.
Like an ash veneer.
Ash veneer, yeah. You got a Floyd Moore special.
It plays for Somerset.
Ash veneer.
Ash veneer, yeah, great.
No,
it's a left arm spinner.
Yeah, I saw them over the weekend. You got a couple of Larry Carlton just humbuggers.
We keep forgetting, obviously, when Pete and I first started demonstrating Sire guitars, you had the bass range was endorsed by Marcus Miller, so it was like the Marcus Miller Sire thing. But the electric guitar range was just Sire, and then subsequently they've partnered up with Larry Carlton, who's an amazing guitar player over the last, probably, crikey, he won't like me for saying this, but probably over the last 50 years. He's been on so many hit singles.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he is now, all the Sire guitars that come out now, he has a sort of a design input to. Unusually, this is probably the one style
guitar he would
of Sire
never
guitar
ever play.
That, you're probably not
and also,
going
you've
to
given
see
that
Sire
to me,
using.
so now I have to play this guitar because it's just it's my.
But yeah, it's all the electronics are designed by Sire. Anyway, sorry, Pete.
No, it's fine. It's a 5-way selector switch, so you get some blend options in position 2 and 4, volume, tones. Instead of having a push-pull kind of switch, you just have the 5-way selector switch. I mentioned the Floyd Rose, and there's even a little soft pad in here.
Nice.
Right? I mean,
so if you excessive,
if you bend it back,
landing.
Different
colours?
Different colours. I think there's 2 or 3 different colours in this, but it will be on screen now. Blue, I think it's 2 actually, blue and black in this one. Recessed heel joint. And look, even this is recessed into the body. It's just little details that they do, Sire, that you think, oh, I'm going to do that for that kind of money.
Let's have a little listen.
Yeah, let's do.
Change, you will get to change out of £500 for the X5. So again, great value.
No case, or bags or anything like that. But I mean, so anyway, now I'm going to play a G chord for you on this guitar. That's pokey. I'm into the deputy, just sort of everything kind of on 12. That's good, isn't it? Wow.
With no pedals. That's
no pedals at all.
So what has it got? The PRS style 5-way?
It's just 5-way play. So.
So that would normally be your outside coils together.
It doesn't say on the website, so
I'm guessing.
We're guessing.
Instant White Snake.
Middle position. Wow, fat. She plays with Kiko Herrera or something. I can't do that, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mind that, you know.
So that would normally be your inside coils. And that middle position would just be the 2 humbuckers together.
I don't mind that, you know.
I like it.
Good.
There's so much bass end out of your amp, man.
It is.
Is it the speaker? Is it the cabinet or something? It's just,
I don't know.
it just sounds fat.
It sounds fat, that amp. It's
I've got a bigger
amp.
cabinet than you, and yet yours is a bigger sound than mine. But anyway.
Yeah, but it's
It's all in the fingers.
I don't know. It's so fat.
It is.
Let's put on the green side of the protein. I didn't mention 14-inch radius for a flat board with the jumbo fret, so you can get the action down or whatever, so you could probably play some
14 all the way up, because I know these go over to compound, don't they?
Right, so I thought it was 14 all the way up, but I better check.
Could be.
Yes, it is 14 all the way through, so you need more gain and some reverb, doesn't it? Why don't I just play a little bit of that...
I think that's tremendous, Mr. Pete.
Tremendous.
I'm going to take one for the team here and do the through neck soloist.
I think we are taking some for the team in this video.
And that's not because this is a bad guitar. This is just really, as Pete mentioned before, players like Kiko Loureiro, you know, the virtuoso shredders. This is what this kind of guitar is designed for, and I am not.
And you're some Quail and you're Martin Miller and all that stuff. But look at that burl even on the headstock.
Yeah. Man. Okay.
Yes.
So. Obviously, you saw the back of this a little earlier on. So this is a through-neck designed shred mobile. Spec-wise, we've got an older body, American older body with this beautiful poplar burl top. So again, a pretty thick top, 2 or 3 millimeter thick top. The stripe goes through the middle because, of course, the neck is one piece here, and these bits of the body are glued onto
2 or 3 millimeters.
side.
Is that?
It feels like a wider neck, which I'm guessing again is going to lend itself to playing that sort of more thumb around the back of the the neck.
Slightly chunkier than that, feel that?
Yeah. See, that to me feels like a strap neck, and this feels like a sort of a slightly more shreddery neck. Anyway, the exact dimensions of the neck are on the website.
Yeah.
We've now got Grover tuners. Obviously, they don't need to be locking because we've got a locking nut here and a Floyd Rose 1000 series in gold. So it's the sort of, the next Floyd Rose up, if you like, from what's on that. Real Seymour Duncan, real as in not made up, Seymour Duncan pickups. They are an SH1 and a TB4 set.
So close here.
Sorry about that. No pushy pulley, but we still got the 5-way. It's nice. Got the drop sort of top here. It's all done in like a satin finish.
Yeah, man. I mean, all the specs on there. Let's hear it.
I didn't say compound radius fretboard.
Compound radius
fretboard. Did I say that? If I did, I apologise.
No, you didn't.
It's beautiful. Is that an ebony board, do you think, or a rosewood board?
That looks
I think
like
it's ebony again.
Looks like an ebony. Yeah, it's got a bit.
We'll put that on screen for you now.
In it.
So here's our neck pickup. Position 4. It's following the same switching pattern as the blue one. Middle position. Position 2. That wants to go. Right, I don't really have a, tremendous amount of gain on my board
Stop saying
here.
Tremendous. That's enough gain.
But I mean, again, you get the idea, right? What was there? I get it. I have got a bit more. It's got plenty of balls. Actually, that sounds good. I like the fact that it wants to go, even at relatively low volumes. So something like this is going to cost you about 1,200 quid.
Careful.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. Like Pete said, Sire have tried to come up with a slightly more unique body carve by just doing this sort of indented upper section here. But these guitars, it's pretty typical to have these big, deep cutaways here, giving you all that access up to the 24th fret. So yeah, it's just a well thought out, pretty deluxe, crazy shred machine. Couple of different colours.
I have one thing. I don't like that this is coming out over the edge of on each side.
The string bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it could have been a little bit better thought.
They should have got one of their minions just to sort of shave this down.
Yeah, it's a bit too long. Do you know what I mean, though?
You don't go anywhere near it with your...
No, but it's not that. It's when you're hanging it on here.
For this chord here, it's a bit uncomfortable.
Look,
I agree.
because you do that and you hang it on the thing, and it sort of attaches to.
Didn't even think about that.
No, I didn't see it in the beginning.
So this is X10, and you will find links to these below. That is a solidly put together shred machine.
Yeah.
However,
you
got my favourite one.
Is that your favourite one? I was going to say, because it looked like something I've seen before. It's a tuba sort of super strat HSS tremolo system. It's going in there.
Probably more in the Sir Anderton kind of vibe rather than the sort of Jackson Ibanez kind of vibe.
Yeah. See that they've recessed the plate on that on the back, but not on this one.
Oh, I see.
So it's a bit more sort of
interesting.
Bit sort of more traditional satin finish neck. I like the pearl inlays on this, little pearl dot inlays, different, bit more in the vein of the S-type there. So specs on this is a North American piece of order.
All the orders from North America.
Okay, right. Yeah. Poplar pearl, solid poplar pearl top, beautiful, book matched. You can see all gold hardware, 5-way selector switch, a Seymour Duncan set of HSS pickups. Comes in 2 different colours. Beautiful. Gold locking tuners. Goto 510. So it's the good stuff. And I mean, there is an SSS version as well, which is a bit more traditional.
And it's a super, because it's a sunburst with a white plate. The
super
SSS
traditional,
version.
but just a bit more.
Yeah, or that in a different colour if you want the HSS one.
Oh,
I really
it's a
like
compound fret, but it's a 12 to 14, so you get a little bit more. I like this.
Stainless steel frets.
Yeah, it looks good, man. Right, I'm going to play another chord than a G chord.
An A with the extra bits.
An A with the top bit. very spanky, isn't it? I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a little bit more rounded. But it's proper Strat side.
Come on, give us some LA fusion.
What? Oh, like.
I want to hear your best Dan Huff riffs.
What? No. I'm not gonna go anywhere near that. Sounds good. I really like this.
Excessive gain and delay, I think is called for. Maybe
What?
not excessive. Excessive gain and delay.
No, not necessarily. Here's the position 2. Well, how does it do? What does it do there? So split that, doesn't
I
it?
think so.
Nicely balanced set. Let's put a Cali 76 on and just a little bit again. They're low wound, I think, because there's not much. Let's try the green side.
So that, again, these two are the most expensive guitars in the Sire electric lineup. So they're both sort of around about the £1,200–1,300 mark.
I think we should just jam out. But Lee, what is that you're using on the floor there?
Yes, Mr. Pete. The eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that my normal amp is not plugged in, not switched on, because indeed I made this board up for a little video the other day where the amplifier, shock horror, is now actually in this pedal here. So this would be I did a little video on Instagram called Building a Fly Rig. So yeah, I could put this in a bag, take it on an aeroplane, and then when I get to the club or whatever, the clinic or whatever that you're doing. In the club.
That club.
I can either run a cab off of here like I'm doing now, or I can give an XLR output to the sound man. It's got a 2-notes thing built into it.
Clever.
But it still feels familiar because all the other pedals on it are just conventional, used in a conventional way. But that's that, so you can go find out more about that
Links below.
if you want
Links
to.
below.
I just want to jam out over the track that you made for the beginning because I just really liked it.
It was a good track.
I want to play. We didn't play this guitar or this guitar, did we?
No.
So let's.
I didn't play this. Did you play that?
Let's just. I'm going to go around. So I'm going to play
this
a
one
bit
and
of
that
this, and
you play this one and that one.
yeah, all right then. Let's do it. Let's do it.